Ready, set, live, going live. Mark, set, go. And we are live. Maybe I should find a colored something to put on that light. Hey, Lizzie. Hey, Southern Cal. How are you? Hey, Martha. Oops. I just dyed Lizzie's hair. Hi, Pappy. Hi, Claire. How are my lurkers? My favorite people in the whole world. We have a new bug outside. Hear that? Hi, Becky. He's yelling. Hey, Pat. I'm going to wave and shout out to my friends that don't talk. I know you're there. I thank you very much. Love you all too. You hear that new bug? It's screaming. Anyways, so yeah, I was just watching Lewis's. Did you get to finish it, Southern Cal? And wasn't that good? He's so sweet. You guys need to watch his video that he made for me. It was really nice, and he's going to put it on his Twitter and stuff like that. And we're up to 90 something. I think we're at 9. I'm at 90. I forgot what I'm at. 927, I think. Subs. Scrubs. My scrubbies. Anyways, I apologize for not going live yesterday. My stomach hurt so bad. Oh my word. I haven't had pain like that in a long time. I spent most of the day on my heating pad. But all better today. I go through fits like that. But it goes away. Exactly, sir. Well, hello, Chew. Welcome. Hello, Michael. We got some praise reports coming up. Scott has asked Pappy and I, Gordon and I, to be on his show. I'm hoping it's Friday and not Tuesday, but you never know which day it is. Hi, Tracy. But we're going to co-host, and you guys are going to see my face. Oh my goodness. I'm going to turn all the lights off and put a big hat on. Kevin's doing really well. He's on his way back. I don't know if he'll be here tomorrow or the next day, but he's coming back. He's still very happy with his leg. He's doing everything I told him to. He's being compliant. It's about time. So I've gotten a couple emails telling me that they got good reports from their doctor, and I am so happy. Oh my goodness. Are you really, Pappy? Yeah. Now I just need to find the correct brace to make for him, and I think I'm going to try to make him one so that he doesn't have the pain in his back. You know, he actually needs to gain some weight back because that'll help him. Not a whole bunch, but just a little bit, because he has lost a lot of weight. But I think I have an idea for one of the back braces I have to kind of modify it. If I can modify it the right way, I think it'll help him. It's kind of like a two-part. Yeah, I'll feed him Southern. But it's... Hello, Ryan. Yay! I applauded. Did you hear that? He is silly, isn't he? Well, I'm waiting for Chev because I want to hear what the doctor says about him. I want to hear from Tony because I want to find out what's going on there. Hey guys, someone needs to help me if you can. I don't know anything about that GoFundMe stuff because it won't let you stop one. I don't know how to do it. It just says keep starting another one or something like that. So what I did was I added Tony and his wife to the GoFundMe and upped it to 500. I already took out the 200 or the 300 and something to pay for Kevin's stuff. So all we need for Tony and his wife is the CBD oil with the THC and the gummies and silver. That's all we need monthly for them. So that should be somewhere around $200 a month if it's possible. And not even a month, no, because his silver will last him longer than that. Let's see. I'd say then about $140 maybe for the 2 CBDs. Get that for Tony's wife. She needs the THC CBD oil big time. Big time. And as far as that's concerned, I think everybody else is in pretty good shape. Nobody has contacted me asking for help. Hi, Wonder Pup. So I think everybody is basically good. You guys did great. You did awesome. I love you so much for your compassion and your sharing, you know, and funding these people. It takes a lot to ask for help. So you guys did good. You guys should need to hug each other. And the big hugs from me. Hug, hug, hug. Oh, and you know I love you guys too. Do anything to help you out that I can. But I can't wait for some of the people to come on as they're going to share their testimonies with you. The medicines and stuff have helped them. And I told them the best, instead of saying thank you over and over and over again, because, you know, sometimes thank you just doesn't feel like that's enough. So, especially when it comes to your health. So what you got to do is just share it. Share that knowledge with other people. Let's get other people out there to know this stuff and help each other. I think that'll be awesome. That's the best thank you we can possibly get, right? As a team. And just to let you know, Lewis said my chat, and I reminded him it's our chat because we're a family. So don't call it Dee's chat. It's our chat. This is our chat room. Yeah, it's stupid, Pappy. I don't know anything about it. I tried reading it. They said you can withdraw at a certain time. You have to tell them when you're going to withdraw. And so I did, but it didn't work. Hey, Jules. Oh, Jules, you're not going to like this. We have a new bug now. Hear it? Brand new bug. So I'm going to continue the one we did for Kevin, and I just added $200 to it for... Hi, Lewis. Thank you, hon, for Tony and his wife. You did a great job on that video, Lewis. And I can't wait till you get out there and do some more. And congratulations on your 300. Okay, Jules, were they part of that earthquake? Did they get hurt? Yeah, we want to get Lewis up to 1K subs. We want to get Matt up to 1K subs. We want to get Cryptid up to 1K subs. And who else? Tex. Oh yeah, Cajun. I mean, Jules. There's like Christy and Nala. They're both in the direct path of this storm, so we need to say a prayer for them too. I already prayed for protection. And it did downgrade, which I'm happy about. So let's just keep praying so they're... Yeah, everybody. Oh, I know. California's been hit quite a bit. Fires, earthquake, now flooding. Yeah. You did, Ryan? Yay! Ryan, you need to just email, you just need to send it to me and I'll get it to Kevin. And I'll give you my email, I'll give you my address when you email me. Or text me, whichever way. I can't wait to see the pictures. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so I want to tell you guys, we had some lights out here. Nobody knows what the lights were. But they were just like flashes. Didn't hear anything, didn't see anything. But I thought it was lightning first, but there was nothing, so that was kind of freaky. And then I heard this rumbling noise, machine type stuff, but again, I didn't see anything. It's really weird. Okay, Jules, are you okay? Just flashes of light, but not bright. Like someone took a picture, but not a very bright light. The best way to explain it would be like if a storm was coming in, you got a little bit of the sky lighting up, you know? That's all it was. It wasn't lightning. I didn't see any lightning. I looked out the window to see if I could, catch it up. Hey, Mike. Hey, Shane. How are you? No, they weren't orbs. It was just a flash. Like I said, the best way to describe it is like if it was lightning, kind of lit up the sky but with no thunder. That's what it was like, but it only happened a couple times. And when I looked up in the sky, I watched. Arena, hi, sweetie. It's everybody. Why are you not doing good, Shane? Explain yourself. You can't tell us you're not doing good and not tell us why. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. Sorry. I'm giddy tonight. I got some people that love me. Why, Shane? Tell me. I cannot sing. No, I can't. Shane, what's the matter? Not gonna ask you again. Don't make me come down there. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Hello, William. Welcome. No, I'm in Arkansas. Okay, what kind of help, Shane? One. All right. Next month you can get food with the government, okay? Hey, Matt, the brat. Yeah, we're silly and crazy and lovable and Christian and Bigfoot researchers and we're everything, William. We're a hodgepodge of a lot of stuff. But we're very respectful here. We don't swear, we don't call each other names, and we're not mean. But welcome to our channel. I almost said it. Okay, Shane. You can't carry her to the doctor. What do you mean you can't carry her? Shane, if you don't talk to me... Hi, Tim. How are you? And there's hubby. Hi, baby. Exactly. That's what I said. Okay, so tell me how much money that you need, Shane. You don't have to tell me what it's for. Tell me how much money that you need. Oh, I don't like DM. Oh, no, I don't like that. But I like Sasquatch. I have them here, William. Yeah, some people are saying that there's some DM that aren't so violent, but I just can't picture it. Okay, Shane, I want to hear from you. You better stop messing with me. We will tag you. I mean, all of us will. Everybody say Shane. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I think I'd still be. I think I'd still be reeling if I had an encounter. I'm reeling from my nightmare. Okay, we're not going to talk about anything until Shane tells us. Okay, Shane, you need to email me and we need to talk. Okay, you need to email me, but you need to tell us how much money that you need so you guys can eat, and that's it. You know, you didn't come in here and ask us to send you money. We're your family and we want to help. So I want to hear it. I want to know how much money you need to make sure you have enough groceries, and then you need to email me tomorrow or text me or something so we can talk about your wife's not being able to eat. So that's all there is to that. I want to hear that. Hi, Elizabeth. Okay. Now we'll wait for you to type it out. Take your time. It's good to meet you too, William. We're glad to have you. It's okay. We got it, Shane. Just keep going. Hey, Lewis, can you wait for a second and let Shane finish, hun, please? No, don't apologize. Just write to us and tell us what's going on. Thank you, hun. Hold on, Wonder Pup. We're going to try to get Shane to explain what's going on with his wife, please. And then after that, we can do that. Yes, Ryan, Shane's got a PayPal. We'll get his PayPal up there. Okay, Shane, is $60 for your food? And why can you not get your wife to the doctor? Okay, how much are her meds? No, don't worry about your PayPal yet. We'll do that later. What about her meds? How much are her medications? Yeah, I know, right, Tim? I've been where Shane's at, so I know. And this is why this is so important. Hi, Cherry. Welcome. I don't know anything about your YouTube page, hon. I need you to tell me how much money you need for your wife's medication. Spell it out then. $230, $550. Write how much your wife's medication is. And the reason that you and I have to talk, Shane, is because if your wife's on stomach medicine, we need to get her on other stuff because the stomach medicine the doctors give you do not work. So that's why you need to contact me. But in the meantime, you need to tell me how much money your wife's medications are. And then how much money you need for food. And gas. Okay, so food, med, and gas. So give me a dollar amount and think about it before you say it. Think about it. None of us are strangers, Southern Cal. You know, I'll tell you what, there's a reason people get on this channel. We help each other, we pray for each other, we have each other's backs. We don't assume anything, we don't judge. You know, it's a place you can go where you're yourself. That's not a bottom line. I want a bottom line, Shane, all of it. The medicine, the food, and the gas. I know this is hard for you, Shane, but you just have to trust me. I just want you to give me a bottom line. Do you need $300? Do you need $400? What do you need? Gas, food, meds. Yes. How much is it, Shane? And you don't ask for $100 when you know it's going to cost you exactly $100 for everything at the minimum. You ask for $100 and you'll get $150. You know, you've got to tell us what you need. I'm not saying everybody in here's got money and we're going to throw it your way. We're going to do what we can to help you. No, total, Shane. Total for everything. What will get you through this month? I need to know. You've already told us $40 for meds, so what about for everything? Give me a dollar figure. I know you're embarrassed, Shane. I know the feeling. I know you're probably crying your eyes out. I know the feeling. You know, you remember, I've been there. Shane, weren't you one of the people that helped? Me when I needed food? You gotta be kidding me. You can't do that. You've got to share. You got to tell us. Just take your time. Exactly, Wonder Pup. I know. Okay. So, yeah, so I was thinking the same thing, Mike. So somewhere around $200. All right, so guys, let's spread the word and get it done. Um, I am on board, and before we end the live chat, we'll have a prayer, and we will pray for Shane and his wife, and Shane will contact me tomorrow, and I will tell him the stuff, even if I have to tell you guys, and we have to buy it like we did with Kevin, because we have Tony and his wife on there. If it's got to be Shane and his wife, Shane's wife needs on the natural stuff. She has to have her medication right now for the blood pressure and that kind of stuff, and that's fine. But as far as her stomach is concerned, she needs to be on the natural stuff. Yes, no, Shane, we're going to start at 200. Okay, we're going to start at $200. No, Ryan, you don't send it to me. The PayPal, his PayPal's already been listed. When we start for Tony and his wife and Shane and his wife, it'll be on the GoFundMe page. But right now, individual PayPal, you got to do the PayPal for him. Exactly, Irina. Some room to breathe. Yeah, Pappy, would you please post the PayPal account for him? Get you a little bit of breathing room, Shane, so you don't have to be so stressed out, because I know that's the same problem with Tony that he has with his wife. He's so stressed out because of her illness and now his own. Okay, Lewis. Yes, okay, thank you, Chev. Well, hello, Chev. Hi. No, $20. Hi, Sue. $20 does not buy much food or gas. You know, I mean, I can spend $400 a week here in groceries for the 8 of us with no problem. And I'm not talking about buying steaks either. I mean, I know exactly what they're talking about. Exactly. And Chev, I will talk to you later on. I had a bad day yesterday. Yeah, it's, it doesn't take much to go to the grocery store. I can go to the grocery store and buy 2 bags of groceries and spend almost $100. Food costs a fortune, exactly. And I've got 4 grands here, and with my daughter-in-law working on top of that and my husband's Social Security, we still have a hard time feeding the kids. So trust me, I know. And to ask for help takes a lot. But we're not talking, Shane, about just food. You know, we're talking about her medications. You can't, I wish you wouldn't have waited so long. I can't either, Shane, but I can help you. I can help you with her not being able to eat, because I'm there myself. I'm glad you're here, Sue. Okay, I have to run downstairs and get my coffee. You guys have talk to each other, okay? and I'll be right back. All right? Behave yourselves. You hear me? Behave. All right, I'll be right back. Coffee, 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 coffee. Okay, I'm back. All right, what'd I miss? Okay, Chev, how are you doing? Running. I'm out of breath. That's right, Pappy. Absolutely. You know, we can't say that we're here for each other and that we'll support each other and love each other and we're family if we can turn our back on someone in need, okay? Either you are or you're not. And if someone asking for money turns you the other way, then you shouldn't be here. Because it could be you would be in that position someday, and we'll all still be here. You can walk away now if you want, but you'll be back. Okay, Chev, let me have it. Yeah, aren't they Southern? You'll be sleeping before you know it. Well, here's the answer to your prayer, Shane. Welcome back, Mike. Hi, Frank. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, there comes a time in everyone's life when they need somebody, and we are here. 100. I knew it. I knew it. Oh my gosh. Yay, Chev. Praise God. Hallelujah. I am so excited. Oh my gosh. Prayers work. Prayers work. Prayers work. I love you guys. You would not believe how much I love you guys. Yeah, I've been saying all day I was going live tonight. Today has been a very rough day, but I'm standing on the word. I am not quitting ever, 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 ever. Cryptid, there you are. I'm so glad you're back, Cryptid. I was so nervous about you disappearing forever. No one did it on purpose, I promise you. Praise God. I'm so excited, Chev. I'm so happy. I knew it. I told you. That's right. Prayer Warriors Unite. Hi, Belle. Hi, Christy. Oh my gosh. I could cry, you guys. Oh my gosh. Hey, Mike. Mike's got a praise report too.
It didn't work.
Yeah. Well, you don't know. You gotta try it. Yeah. Close the door, please. They've never even seen this. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, our God is wonderful. Our God is wonderful. I am crying. I cannot believe. I mean, I can, but God is so good. And when we all unite together, like I said, a three-corded strand is hard to break. But look at how many of us are. They're here. And we all really get to praying hard for somebody, and I know God hears the prayers. And there's a lot of people that are coming on with praise reports, and I am so happy, and I feel so blessed to know all you guys. I am so thankful. Well, I can show. I've had nothing but good reports in my head from the Lord for you for a while. That's why I said. Gosh. You're making me cry. No, we're not wonderful people, Shane. We're a family. We're a family under God. What's the matter, Christy? Oh, yeah, to make sure Christy's safe. Yeah. Christy and Scott and Nala and the Gautreaux. Well, it's not a hurricane anymore, is it? You're not a half witch, you're fine. Well, thank you. I love you guys too. It's very humbling. But I know our God is great. And I know He still works miracles. What, Tim? Hi, Robin. Yeah, everybody needs hugs. Yes, he did. And he did on Kevin, too. And Mike Smith, are you going to share your testimony? I have 927 scrubs. I'm so excited. Keep changing the subject. All right, stay on track, Dee. Stay on track. No, I can't see the moon, Tim. Oh, Robin, too bad you're so far away. I'd take care of him for you. Oh, nope, I didn't say that. Sorry. We will pray against your domestically violent. Oh my gosh. Father God, now I pray this instant for Robin and the protection against the violence by others. Father, I ask that you eliminate the danger from her or her family. I ask that you give her strength and give her wisdom, give her the tools that she needs to fight and to win. And Lord, I ask for peace in that man's heart and in his soul. I ask you to touch him, Lord. Let all those pray for his salvation or for his deliverance from evil. And we all said, Amen. Yeah, don't tolerate it. Nala is the perfect person for you to talk to if you don't know her, Robin. Yeah, right, Michael. I put my hand out and rebuke him. Get thee behind me, Satan. They don't like that much. They're like, what? No one likes being called Satan, even those that are directed by him. You ever notice that? They get very offended. Oh, I see it, Cryptid. Oh, the cats are hiding. Who's got an inverted screen? Bella, you can't be in here, baby. Hey, Denny, are you still on? Okay, Cryptid. Why don't you go by Papa and go Nana? Go Papa, go by Papa and go Nana. Go on. Go on. Bella. Not here, Mike. No, we'll all pray for a hedge of protection around you, Robin. So, not one person's issues are stronger or worse than the other. Issues are issues. No, you're fine, Robin. Remember, you're free to say that here. No one's going to judge you or anything else. Yeah, and I felt it all day long, too. I woke up with a renewed spirit. And I've been blessed today. More than once. Yeah, remember the Lord says that He will judge us the way we judge others. So, if sad part is, He said, "Do not judge the sin, but don't judge the sinner, but judge the sin." And when we judge the sin, we have a tendency to point to the sinner. Oh, Chev, I keep telling you not to freak out. Faith. Faith. Okay, don't go to bed. Remember, the Bible says don't go to bed with in your wrath. Forgive, Robin, and take a deep breath. Know you're being protected. Picture the guardian angels that are around you, and sleep safe. But don't go to bed mad. Thank you. Well, it can be helped if God takes it over. Okay, Robin. Yeah, we're praying for a hedge of protection around you. So let the truth be revealed. Let them see their own actions and words. That's what I pray a lot. That those that desecrate others, those that condemn others, that they're actually able to hear their own words. That is one of the strongest prayers that you can pray, because when they open their mouths to say something nasty, they actually hear what they're saying, and it's like a knife, and that is my prayer, that he hears and feels his own words. So, but you need to stand on the word of God. You know, he is your vengeance. Will you please ask those girls to quiet down? Thank you. Yeah, there's nothing stronger than closing your eyes at night and picturing that you're completely surrounded by the Lord's army of angels wielding their big swords, their flaming swords. Let me tell you, it just soothes the spirit. You close your eyes and you're protected. And if he's not in control, who is? Yes, Serena, Gordon is Pappy. We like his new name, Pappy. Don't we? Yeah, same here, Mike. I'm trying to get the video that Tex did for me. I'm trying to get that to where every time I go live, that's the first thing you see, Well, yeah, there he is. He's still here. Anyways, I thought that'd be a good intro for all of our chats. How you been, Frank? I haven't seen you in a while. It's nice to see you here. Yeah, we're not letting anybody get away. That's why I'm glad to see Cryptic back. There you go, Shane. You've got a family member that lives close by. Okay, Sue, there's a PayPal. Will someone repost the PayPal? There you go. Thank you, Chef. You've been working hard, Frank, huh? I haven't seen you in a while. I missed you. We're trying to get Shane at least $200 to help pay for food, gas, and his wife's medications. All right. Cool, Frank. Then I get to see more of you, huh? Anything, Belle, but don't send anything if you're going to restart your child care, hon. Yeah, Rena, that's food included. Food, gas, and medicine for his wife. No, I've been to Myrtle Beach. We haven't been on vacation in God knows how long. Yeah, we can always give Shane just enough to get him by, but that's boy, if you're short $10 the following week for a bottle of, I mean, a thing of milk, it's you're back to square one. So let's try to go a little over what he needed. I think he was asking for somewhere close to $100 maybe, but let's get him enough where he can buy the groceries. That's fine, Sue. Your heart's in the right place, hon. Yes, he does, Mike. Yeah, he gives big blessings. Yeah, we're a very strong family. You know, our prayers alone, are shouts to the Lord. That's all right, Arena. You're in a position, don't forget you and your daughter in our prayers too. We'll keep that up. We will keep it up until you tell us to stop. Yeah, always, Sue. That's the way it goes. Amen, Pappy. Well, he's got no authority, Arena, and he won't win. You got to look at the final outcome. He's another one that I've been praying that for, that he hears his own words. He feels his own, with the pain that he's causing others, that it's reversed back to him. It's harsh, but that's scriptural. The man that looks in the mirror, he forgets what type of man he is, and he goes out and does what he normally does. Well, if you keep having him look in that mirror, it's hard to look at what you actually are. So that's my prayer for the guy that's after you and the guy that's after Robin and anybody else who hurts others. She's got to go to bed. Please take her. What do you need? What, honey? Lizzie, just tell me what you need, honey. Okay. Come here. Can't hear you. Come here. You want this? Guys. Oh. Love you too. Good night, Becky. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you being here. Whoa. What was that? You guys hear that? The heck? Someone's shooting. No flash. Nope. Nope, can't replay it. They just did it again, though, in case you missed the second one. They better not be shooting at my sassies. I'll be awful mad. Come hide in here. I'll protect you. I'll let you in the house. Boo. Yeah, I know, right? It's in the same spot, but there's nothing there. That's what bothers me. And it goes in and out, and there's nothing to make it go in and out, nothing to make it fade. And my dog is barking. That's not good. No thunder. Did you guys see how that shook my window? It was just enough to move the phone, just enough. That's what I said, Martha. Come on, babies. You're safe here. You can come stay at my house. I'll protect you. We'll get rid of those bad old camo dudes. I still have that dream in my head. We have a piece of property settled and nestled in the side of a mountain. I have a chicken coop, and I have a couple of cows, and I have a big garden, and we're retired up there, and we've got Boo in the back, and he comes to visit. I don't have any idea, Mike. Yeah, right, Pappy? Oh yeah, guys, thank you, Martha. If you guys ever order anything on Amazon and then a few days later they want you to, somebody sends you something that says something about an Amazon survey, do not take it. It's not from Amazon. They got your emails, and I think it's from a buyer, but that's their way of going into your account. So do not do the surveys. Now, if you get on Amazon and they want you to rate them, that's fine, but do not open anything that says Amazon survey. It is a scam. It's not from Amazon. Yeah, he does, Arena. 2 of them, as a matter of fact. Amazon won't ever send you a survey. They will tell you to rate them, but they will never send. Those surveys are not from Amazon. They have all the Amazon pictures on them, but they're not. Yeah, if everybody here passes it on to everybody they know, we should be able to stop them from doing that. At least, the people that we know. Just keep passing it along. No surveys. Now, they will ask you to rate them. But what I do is I go into my Amazon account and I go into that company and I rate them from there. I don't ever answer the emails. Yeah, my bank's the same way. They'll notify me. There's also an FBI report too. Yeah, you don't, if anything is for free or they give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, don't do it. Those are all scams, guys. The legit companies aren't going to give you a 30-day, money-back guarantee. They're not going to do it. They're just not, they're going to try it for 30 days for free. It's not going to happen. They're going to take your credit card and they're going to keep doing it. Just don't do that. Oh, there's a nasty smell. Ooh. Oh, there's that nasty smell again, guys. Not the good smell, the nasty smell. Matt, you're silly. Thank you very much, Cryptid. Thank you for everybody that helps. I appreciate you all big time. And thank you, Pappy. I appreciate it when you put my PayPal up there, my GoFundMe. I hope I do the GoFundMe right. I'm not real sure on how to do it. I'm just going to keep doing it the way it is. We'll figure it out eventually, I guess. Or if somebody else has done the GoFundMe and understand it more than I do, will you please tell me? Because I know I'm doing something wrong. But I'm just not used to doing it, so. I'm going to take a picture tomorrow of all the stuff that came for Kevin's that you guys bought and post it. And when Kevin gets here, I'm going to post. I told him I wanted to post pictures of his legs before and after, and I don't know if he's happy about that, but we'll see. But I think you guys would be seriously happy to see them. What do you think? It's not for everybody. Not everybody can handle that kind of stuff, but as a nurse, it makes me feel good. Okay, Pappy, thank you. Anything that goes to the GoFundMe page will go to Tony and his wife. That's to get their THC and CBD stuff and some silver. And Miss Sissy is doing really well. She's healing well. I sent her some cream to put on her sutures. So, but she's doing a lot better, and I'm happy about that. All you guys need to be on silver. All of you need to be on silver. And anybody who wants to do the full body cleanse with the diatomaceous earth, you have to call me first or text me. You cannot do it on your own. Please, please, please. It's dangerous. It's not something you can do by... Dang, that smell is horrible. Whew. Whatever you are, you stink. You stink, you stink, you stink. Ooh, buddy. Anyways, if you want to do the full body cleanse, you have to contact me. You can email me, you can text me, you can PM me on Messenger, whatever the case may be, but do not do it alone. It is very intricate. It is very important to do it exactly how I tell you to do it. You cannot mess with it at all. Oh, it's worse than a wet dog smell. It's a wet dog, garbage, and like fungus. It's a weird smell. I mean, phew, stinky. Now, Chev, if I was talking about you, I would have said Chev. Oh yes, it's wafting my way, Crypty. I can smell it. No, don't be afraid. You're fine here. You know you're welcome here. It's okay. You're okay. Come on, babies. You're okay. It's all right. I'm glad you came to see me. Oh, I had a light just go out by my truck. All right, let me turn this just a little bit. That direction's where I want you to watch. Okay. Oh, right there. Dadnabbit, it won't stay. God bless America. Let me see if I can do this. It won't stay. I hate this thing. I hate it. All right, let me see. I'll try this. Okay. Well, hello all, and you guys' conversation is covering it up, but oh, there's a lot of energy tonight. Yeah, I can feel it. Oh, Pappy, I think they like it when I'm hyper. I think they get hyper too. I hear you. Oh, I don't sense bad. No. You and your cookie, Chev. You should have been on Brown's live chat last night. I don't have anything to play the music with. Hello. Okahina. Aishi state mo. I can't play the flute. I can't. I have to get a tambourine. I want to get a flute too, but I want a tambourine. I'm going to put a tambourine out there. I can't find one. They have these junky ones at Walmart. They're plastic. And I've already found out that you don't give Sasquatch plastic toys because they break them. So it has to be a real one. So if anybody can find me one of those. I've been looking at the... Oh, I don't think the neighbors will wake up, Cryptid. Well, maybe the guy across the street might. I've got bamboo wind chimes. I stopped putting them out there because I couldn't sleep at night hearing them. I have really good hearing. Oh, cool, Ryan. I'll take it if you got one. I want to put it out there at night for them. I think they'll play with it. I honestly do. It's something they can pick up and look at it this way. Because there's so many of them on there, they won't be able to get them all to shut up at once. So it'd be, it'd be interesting to hear how they try to shut it up. Come on, babies. I can ask him, but I seriously doubt that, Ryan. You're bad, Tim. Exactly. This will be in pieces everywhere. You know, the day we heard the flute up on the property, they blew on that thing so loud that I think what they did, honestly, is whoever picked it up to blow on it, blew in it and finally realized it made that noise, dropped it, and took off running. You guys heard that, right? Did you guys hear that? Tell me you guys heard that. If you didn't hear that, go back and listen. I just heard clacking. Just like that. Got to timestamp that. I don't know what time it was. 1:22 something. Come on, babies. That was good. It was clear. It's definitely across the street or on the other side of... It was definitely across the street. Come on, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, when I get those books in, I'll read the books. I think they like me reading the books to them. Oh, I don't doubt that. I don't know why, Cryptid. My voice calms you down, Tim? You're not the only one to say that. I don't know why. It's just a normal voice. I don't know, Arena. I know those wood chimes make me crazy. I can hear them all night long. Can you come out and see me? Oh, Tim, I can help you with those. If you email me, I'll tell you how to get rid of panic attacks. I don't have them anymore. and I used to have them all the time. But email me or text me and I'll let you know how to get rid of them. There's no reason for people to have panic attacks. I can tell you how to get rid of them. They can be, yeah. Shoddy boy. How are you doing? I'm glad to see you here tonight. I just don't, for some reason when those chimes, I can hear that when I'm sound asleep, it makes me wake up. Sissy's doing really well. She's had surgery. She's healing. She's recovering now, but she's doing really well. And I'm sorry about your dad again, Frank. But we love you. It's all good, Shoddy. AMSR, is that what it is, Cryptid? Hi, Tiffany. Yeah, Tim, get in touch with me because I can help you. Do you hear that? Come on, babies. Come on. You're okay. You're okay. I can hear stuff out there. I don't know what it is I'm hearing, but I can hear stuff out there. But on the other side of my truck, there's a reflector that keeps going black. But I promise you, Tim and Arena, if you call me, because we'll exchange phone numbers once we email, you call me and I walk you through it, that you'll never have another anxiety attack again. It works. No, it can't be the camo dudes. Too high pitched sounds kind of like squeak talking. It's on the other side of the street. I'm sorry, Rena. Yeah, I miss Sissy too, Shane. Remember, all of us have our own little worlds we have to be part of, So, sometimes life takes over. You have to take a deep breath and get back on track. And it's really nice when you have people to help you do that. Pull you back into the family. Hear that? Yeah, Tiffany, you can contact me too. I can tell you how to get rid of panic attacks. That's what I'm listening to. That's why I said they're across the street. Come on, babies. Come on. Come on. It's a cat. You're hearing a cat, guys. I'm not talking about that. Thank you, Pappy. I'll take all the help I can get, guys. Oh, what? You got booted again, Cryptid? Oh my gosh, this is getting ridiculous. It's nobody here. Or maybe is someone accidentally hitting that? No, you'd have to do it on purpose. I don't know, Cryptid, how that's happening. From here? Yeah, Shane, you gotta let us know if we've met the amount that you needed. Would you get on your PayPal and find out? I've had that happen too, Cryptid. You should see my screen in my computer. It flashes like someone's taking a picture and everything locks up. On my phone, when I turn it on and say I'm talking on Messenger, I'll turn around and go back to my phone and every single app in there will highlight. It's like someone is monitoring every single thing that I'm doing. Hi, Barry. Welcome. Cat fight. Sounds like a cat's getting hurt. You know, I know for a fact that the Sasquatch is, please guys, don't hurt my cats. You can scare them away, but don't hurt them, please. All silent. Yeah, listen to this. I got on my my Wi-Fi to allow my new phone, to add my new phone to my Nighthawk, and there were 2 other Wi-Fi things out there that I've never heard of. That's weird, Cryptid. That is so weird. How you doing, Barry? I'm doing very well tonight. Blessed. We've had a lot of praise reports and a lot of good stuff happen tonight, so I'm very happy. Very happy. And all you lovely people are going to be able to see my face this week. I should put a bag on my head with eyeballs. I'm just having fun. Yeah, that's what it sounds like, Sue. I think it's, I don't know what it is. We have a lot of predators out here, though. You're gone. What are you talking about? You can't wear your gone squatching hat. Listen to all that. What is going on? Met your mark. You're good, Shane? Well, praise God. Hallelujah. Thank you, family. Thank you, family. You guys did great. Praise God. You'll be able to return it, Shane, someday, and that's what you do. You pay it forward when you get an opportunity. You'll help somebody else. That was a cat. That's what, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'm not out there. It makes me nuts. I want to be out there with a FLIR, watching everything going on. when the cat was yelling something was thrown. Oh my. Now you take care of your wife, Shane. And you take care of you. And give your wife a big hug from us. And don't forget to contact me because I can help your wife with her stomach, okay? What I don't understand is all the male cats are gone. Yeah, let's send blessings to Shane's wife for her healing. Well, you'll be taken care of, Shane. But we're all going to send prayers up for your wife and for you for strength. Remember, he is your rock, Shane. So you stand on that rock. You can't slip off. Thank you, Shoddy Boy. Not me, Shane. Thank the Lord. It's with His direction that we're all here. Come on, babies. I still hear that. Oh, thank you so much, Frank. Frank said he would support me if I got Woodburger Farm t-shirts. I got the biggest kick out of that. I laughed for 2 days. I want a Woodburger Farm t-shirt. Good night, Cryptid. Thanks for coming, hon. And if any of you guys that have any extra, just put it aside for, when little things like this pop up here and there. We don't get them very often anymore, but it'll pop up, and it's nice. I mean, even if it's $5, $10, those little bits add up, and they can help somebody out of a bad situation. A lot of people have been helped here, and all of us have a hand in it. Doesn't matter how much or how little or how much you give. And prayers are major important. Major important. Wi-Fi's been acting up a lot lately anyway, Shane. I don't know what's going on there, but my Wi-Fi is just crazy. You would not believe the FPS on my sitting here watching you guys. It goes down to 0.07 and then back up to 30. It's bouncing all over the place. I mean, my signal's going up and down and up and down, up and down. I'm surprised you guys haven't said I was buffering. That really surprised me. That's very true. Okay, Martha, I won't. I want to go out and find out where that cat is. Just give me a second, okay, guys? I can't handle it anymore. Just stay here. I'll be right back. Yeah, I know, it's making me nuts. Okay, my sun's going out. I can't handle it no more. There's no male cats here anymore. All the male cats have been given away. Hey, Lewis. Honestly, hi, Sue. Welcome. Bella, go on. Lizzie. Go, Nana. Go on, go, Nana. For those of you in a generous mood tonight, you can help me too if you'd like. I can always use the help. Had a couple people earlier that I talked to. And everything helps. And I asked you guys to pray, and I asked you to keep praying, for us to settle this house. We have a renewed spirit about where we're going. It's no longer a panic. We're truly letting the Lord lead us to where we're going to be. And I'm just hoping and praying that it's a small piece of property, and we can retire there. There's a lot going on here, and if we're meant to stay here, we'll stay here. But I'm getting at. It's hard when you're in that position. I can't wait for one of those days. I just want a little garden, take care of the garden. Those are just wants. They're not needs, But I would seriously like to, and I've said this before, I would seriously like for you guys to tell me, the stuff that you don't have as far as tinctures are concerned. I can make up those tinctures and send them to you. It doesn't cost much for the shipping, so, like maybe $2 or $3. But I'd be glad to make them. It would save you guys a fortune, because I have the bags of the material. So I can go ahead and make them, and once I make them, hi Skyray. Once I make them, I can make quite a few bottles out of them and send them to you. And that way you can have them, because going to even Amazon and buying them, you're still going to pay $12, $15, $20 for them, or I can make them a whole bunch cheaper. Oh, that's awesome, Mike. Congratulations. I hope so. But you guys just need to tell me. I can make oil of oregano. I can make oil of clove. I can make mullein. I can make the mulleins for your breathing. You can just put a few drops in your vaporizer, and it's really good for your breathing. You can't put a lot, but you can put some. But there's a lot of stuff that I can make that'll save you guys a lot of money. And if you can't afford it, at a store, buying it on Amazon, it's right here, you know. Where do you see eye shine? Welcome, Skyray. I think that'll work out perfectly. You're right, Frank. I told Miss Lizzie she's not dating. She's too young. 15. She's 12. Bubba? I don't know. So what do I have right now? I have, let's see. I can make you guys up creams. Not 1867, Pappy. I absolutely love making the tinctures and loving making the creams and stuff like that for people. You just got to tell me what you need and I'll make it up for you. I have so much fun making it. And as long as you have it in bulk like I do, that kind of stuff, it doesn't cost. I mean, you wait until it's in, but like I told Sissy about the black seed extract when she was worried about tumors, she could have gone to the store and bought, a bottle of them for $25. But if you buy the great big, it's a container that's probably about a quart. I grind them up and then I have my own vegetable capsules, and I made her capsules, 200 of them, that probably cost, let's see if you figure it out, it probably cost no more than $2 for the bottle. Is that not awesome? Absolutely, Pappy, because you sealed it with a prayer. Yeah, I just gotta find my machine, Mike. Alright, my son's out there. I can see the flashlight. Yeah, I know, right, Chev? I need some of the CBD oil for my sciatica. I was told it would work, but I haven't found anything so far that does. Dang, that stuff is painful. But I think the silver is what's helping my stomach. The bad, severe pain in my stomach has minimized to probably once a month as opposed to twice, 3 times a week. Yeah, if I can find my machine, I can start making it. But because I buy only the pure silver when I got the last time. Okay, Martha. The only thing that works for my sciatic is the way I stretch my leg. That's the only thing that works for the sciatic. Actually, what I found out, Skyray, is deep tissue massage. I went 3 days with no sciatic pain whatsoever. But I can't afford the $65 for a half an hour that they want. I found somebody that did it. I went to him. I went to him one day. He massaged me so I was black and blue, and I was 3 days with no pain. I mean, when I went back, the guy had left, but good grief. That works. But I use those, like those Billy bands, those stretch bands that you stretch with. If you take one, that's the only thing I can do at night when it's really bad, when it goes down to my toes and it burns like my big toe. I can take that band, stretch my leg on the opposite side and pull, and it will pull that sciatic so that pain stops. But, once you let go, it's kind of hard, but that's one thing that really works. Also, if you stand up against a wall with your heels up against the wall, then just raise your body up, like on your tippy toes, and slowly bend forward. It will take that sciatic pain right out. But it just doesn't last very long. But it does work. I mean, I love it. Oh, I make the Mullein. Sue, the Mullen's real easy to make. And all you do is put a couple drops in your vaporizer, and it really helps. Welcome back, Arena. All right. Well, I'll see you later. God bless you, Arena. We're still praying. Hi, Cher. Welcome back. Jay. I wonder if he's found them yet. Yeah, I can't get the shots. They say most of the time people get sciatica is because they have lumbar problems, but I got mine when I did a roundhouse kick. I was doing kickboxing, I did a roundhouse kick, and I pulled it out. Hey, Quinn. Welcome, hun. Okay, Sue. Are you not finding anything, honey?
Because of the quickness or whatever this is, like I'm not finding any blood trails,
It sounded like it was on the other side of your apartment over there.
I already went there. I
And
went all behind the house.
There's nothing?
Nothing. Nothing. So I'm thinking here, owl.
Yeah, if an owl takes it, yeah, I know.
The thing is, owls aren't always very precise in their first couple strikes.
I know. Colloidal
They
silver.
crush the skull and carry it off. You have to be very much alive while they do that.
I know, honey. Okay, Skyray. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Have a blessed night, hon. Hey, Miss Nala. We were talking about you. Praying for you. For protection, hon. Yeah, my son's still outside. He thinks it was an owl that took it because, they aren't always accurate on the first try. And sometimes when they grab a cat, that's what you hear. So he thinks it was an owl because he can't find a trail or can't find a cat anywhere. There's something being thrown. And my son's outside. It's weird. Martha, can you see anything over here? Or anybody that's got the inverted screen? Because I'm getting stuff thrown over there. It's twice now they tossed something small. Yeah, we're praying against the flooding, Nala. I think the storm It's been downgraded, right? Hi, Diana. Welcome. But you will have a lot of rain, and the flooding is the major deal, so that's what we're praying against, the flooding and you guys' protection. Okay. You know, next time what I'm going to do is when my son comes in, I'm going to point up at the trees. I didn't think about doing that before, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if they were in the tree. They've done it before. You know, you see eye shine up there and you think that thing's got to be 15 foot tall, but actually it's a small one up in a tree. Thank you, Peppy. Yeah, well, that's what, like I said, that's what we're praying for. You know, it's craziness, the storms, the earthquakes, the whole 9 yards. So, but I've actually, and this is a gospel truth. I don't know if I've told you guys this before, but back when my husband and I first got married, he had a 100 acre farm, and it was in a little valley, right? And one night there was a tornado coming. In fact, there was a tornado chaser at the end of the driveway. Now the driveway was about a quarter of a mile away from the house, right? The house sat back. And we were all watching it, and I could hear the tornado, because once you've heard a tornado, you know what they sound like, right? And I said, that's a tornado. So we were all standing outside, and my sister-in-law got really mad because, you know, we had already had tornadoes around there. But she goes outside and she raises her arm and she starts praying and rebuking. And the guy that was doing the storm spotting at the end of the driveway said, you know, that here came the tornado heading that direction, that he could actually see it. It was on the ground, and it split when it got to our property. He said, that is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. He goes, it just split. One went one direction and one went the other. And I'm telling you, it was the most incredible thing I had ever seen in my life. But she was out there rebuking that storm. And that guy didn't know we were out there. He didn't hear us. We didn't hear him. You know, I mean, we saw him out there, but, you know, we didn't hear him on the radio or anything like that until my husband turned on that little weather radio that he had, and all of a sudden, there it goes. Yep, that's a God thing, a 100% God thing. And I was like, holy crap, I can't believe that. It split when it got to our property. You saw what again, Shane? Brief eye shine? If it looks blue, Shane, then I think it's a reflection. If it's yellow white, then it is. She's passed now, but we're all prayer warriors, and we are praying, Nala. We prayed against damage for the earthquake, and we're praying against this. My son's still out there with a flashlight. He's diligently looking for that cat. Hey, baby, do you want to look in the backyard? Or did you already do that?
I didn't go past the fence.
Okay.
The canine fence.
Yeah.
There's no real reason to.
Yeah, I heard it here, so.
Huh?
I heard it here, so we all heard it over
I
here.
just opened my window to let Angel out, and I heard that.
Yeah.
So I shut the door and didn't let her out.
Okay. All right, well, thank
So
you.
To me, it sounded like something got a hold of a bat or a rat. It sounded too small, or obviously a kitten.
Yeah.
But it sounded more rodent, not feline. So because then when he catch, I look, checked all the cat's mouth and blood on the paws. I can't find any, but
What I heard out here was definitely a cat.
they were screaming.
Yeah, it was a cat.
It,
I promise
so
you.
It can.
Oh, everybody here heard it too. It was a cat. It started out with a, you know, and then went from there.
What I heard out back was a rodent or a bat.
It,
like a bat
it could have been
scratch.
some. You could have heard something different, but this was definitely. It started out as a cat.
Well, rodents don't give up.
I know.
So it could have hurt the cat at first, and then, or got away, or
I don't know, but it was horrible to hear.
it sounded really bad.
Yeah,
Because I know Angel can take care of herself,
yeah, I know.
so I wouldn't be worried about letting her out.
Yeah.
But I didn't. So that means I wasn't sure.
Okay. Well, thank you, baby, for looking.
I'm sorry, I didn't find squat.
It's all right.
No, nothing.
Will you bring me back that flashlight?
These cats stuck right next to me, every one of them.
Yeah, I know. They're all hiding, so that bothers me.
Yeah. No, they don't act like they're hiding. They act like they're wondering what I'm looking for. Shut up, stupid.
No, Jay.
We'll find something to get. You pick on people, is that what you do? Get.
No way. I'm not going to have him look up in the trees. What if there's one up there? Then I just ruined my, my trust. I hear a kitty. Doesn't that sound like a baby kitty? What the heck? Jay, there's a baby kitten out there somewhere in the front yard. No, it's stuck out there somewhere. It's screaming bloody murder.
Right now?
Yeah, it's a baby. Oh my gosh. I hope it's not a mimic either. Jay, straight out front. Keep walking straight out front.
I'm looking at where they look.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
There's a black cat that I thought was this Bowie right here,
Yeah.
but may not have been.
It was little, Jay. You're going too far. You're going too far. It's over here.
I'm looking at the baby right now.
How small is the baby?
What?
How small is the baby?
Calm. My hand?
Okay, that's it screaming. Pick it up, will ya? Do something with it.
You need to do something with it. You want me to see how far I can throw it up in the air or something?
No, Jay.
I'm obviously kidding. Really?
I know.
God,
Put it in the cage down there or something.
little Joe Wayne.
Not on the roof. I hope not. Get him, Boo. Hear it?
You hear that?
Yep.
Okay, that's it. Right here.
Okay. That's it.
Every time I come out here, this thing whines at me.
Okay. Well, they were wanting you when you left then, cat, cat man.
Probably what it is. I need the mama.
Where's the mama?
Probably dead. Gone. Unfortunately.
I can't put it in my truck. This is craziness. You know, it wouldn't surprise me at all if they were to mimic it. Because we just got rid of all the male cats. These cats were dropped off. So we all of a sudden started getting cats getting pregnant, getting cats getting pregnant, getting cats getting pregnant. So we got rid of all the male cats. There's a lady in Fort Smith that's taking, I hear that kitten again. There's a lady in Fort Smith that's taking cats. She's opened a cat rescue. So we figure we'll get rid of all the male cats. We won't have any more kittens, and the kittens are easy to get rid of. You know, people will get the kittens, but they don't want cats. And as long as we're in this neighborhood, like I said before, there's 2 other people in this subdivision, which is a very large subdivision, but not very many houses. There's 2 other people here that have over 50 cats because people come out here and dump their animals. They dump dogs, cats, you know, kittens, puppies. You know, they don't care. They just come out here because it's out in the boonies, you know. We're out away from town, and so they figure it's a safe place to drop off their animals, unwanted animals. And it makes me angry because the city won't help. They want me to bring in every cat for $25 to $35 and get them fixed. And they had that trap and fix thing, but you have to sign paperwork for it, and you still have to pay for it. So it just makes me crazy. And I told them, I said, pass the law here that you cannot give away free cats and dogs. Straight up from the light. I am blinded, Pat, because of the light. I can't see anything past it. I know, baby. Thank you very much. It was really making me and everybody else crazy.
It sounds terrible when, especially when babies cry, they fight each other. One of the older ones.
This had a different noise to
With
it.
the younger baby ones, if they feel like they're getting fed.
I know. But it didn't. This sounded like a bigger cat, and it sounded like it was being attacked. Not like a cat wanted, you know, not like they were mating. It sounded bad. Good night, Miss Nala. Don't forget, hon, you were surrounded. Yes, share Pappy is Gordon. Isn't that funny, Pappy? You said Nall. Every time I write Nala's name, for some reason the A drops off. I have no idea. I'm always calling her Nal. That kitten's wanting its mama. Can't find its mama. This is gonna make me crazy. Okay, I have to change the name of this to Kitty Night. I just hope they don't get the flooding, you know. Like Christy said, they're at 18 foot, 20 foot goes over the Mississippi River. Okay, that's where the flooding starts or gets bad. So we had the same problem here last month. You know, so, you, Frank, you're as bad as Matt. Good grief. Girls, where is the eye shine? You say directly above the light? I can't see squat. Of course, now I'm looking for that kitten. That kitty needs to be quiet because we have owls here. It's going to be lunch for an owl. That's the bad part about living out here too. We have fox we have coyote, we have hog, we have owls like crazy, lots of owls. Stress, what stress? Share. That sounds like it's across the street. Straight up. I can't see anything. I'm really blinded by this light. Your marriage. I don't know how you feel about it, Cher, but recently I've had a lot of stress, and the only choice I have is to turn my stress over to the Lord. Otherwise, it destroys your body. It takes away so much from you. If you can give the things that you can't do anything about to the Lord, it'll take a stress off of you. So we'll pray for you tonight, Cher, for your marriage. But if you believe in the Lord, then give him the things that you can't change. You know, he said to cast all your cares upon him because he cares for us. So if you can do something about your issues that's causing you stress, that's fine. You know, even if it's hard, do it anyway, because you can do something about it. But if it's not something that you can do anything about, then you need to give that to the Lord. Scoop it up in your arms as a physical thing and hand it to him and tell him it's beyond what you can handle. And the Lord takes those, you know, and he rights those wrongs. But it takes that stress off of you. But I believe that most of us don't understand how much love the Lord has for us. And I don't believe that we will ever understand until we're in his arms what his love is compared to what we consider love here. And remember, the Bible says that his ways are not our ways. So what we consider bad or wrong or something, he might not consider anything at all. But when you do have problems that you don't know how to solve, or they're just too hard for you to solve, then you give them to the Lord and let him do them. And then you go on to the next thing you're supposed to be doing. Give him the glory for all that you do have. But take one day at a time. Let stress doesn't add anything to your life. Oh, Ryan, you're bad. He says worry cannot add 1 cubit to your life. And that's the truth. It does nothing. You know, take a deep breath, trust, believe, and do what you can, and give away the rest. And then watch him do what he wants done. I would much rather for the Lord to do the stuff that I'm intended to do than me, because I make a lot of mistakes. You're welcome, Cher. It's the truth, hon. Oh, the mama found a kitty. Oh, how cute is that? That's a little kitten. Oh my gosh. How cute is that? You just can't help but looking at these little things. I feel so sorry for him. I can't bring all these kittens into my house. I couldn't afford to feed them. We try to feed them, but it's hard. There's just too many. I don't know how many are out there, but I know there's not as many as there was before. And this load here that I see, oh my gosh, that kitten is so little. I gotta take him down to that lady. Yeah, me too, Pappy. He's probably up there shaking his head at me, saying, "What did I tell you? You know, if you could." This is what we do, guys. We hand something to the Lord, and then we take it back. You know, we say, "Lord, please handle this situation for," but immediately we take it back. And then the Lord's sitting up there going, "Hello?" I can see him shaking his head, you know? It's like, well, do you want me to take it or not? Either I take it and take care of it, or you take it. Which one is it? That's why we bounce back and forth in the same stress. Because we don't give it to the Lord and leave it. We take it back. Because we don't think he's doing it fast enough. Well, it's not fast enough. Hi, Dirty. It's not fast enough. It's just he's doing it right. Might not be fast enough for us, but he's doing it right, so it doesn't have to be redone. Patience is a virtue. How you doing tonight, Dirty? Dirty broke. Oh, I love that name. But I wouldn't claim that. Mm-mm. Hallelujah, Martha. Oh, one of you guys can, oh, I just heard something. Are you guys seeing the eye shine still? Let me fix this screen. Oops. Oops. I don't want it to fall. Let me see if I can do it this way. Maybe this will work better. Oh, there you go. How's that? Do you hear that? That was something thrown again. Something small. Did somebody get a screenshot? Martha, didn't you say you got a screenshot of it? Ooh, I keep seeing glimpses.
This is one of my screen. It's why our screen is because it's partially blind and it can't see anything.
Why is it partially blind?
I don't know. But it kept running into stuff and dodging. It ran into the wall.
I'm looking. Dang, I need to cover that light. Hello? Okay, Hannah. Come on, babies. It's okay now. Yeah, that's what we did before, Mike. My husband put his jacket over it. It just covered this side facing us. Me too. I think it's reflection too, but I just don't know what off of. There's nothing back there. Remember I showed you guys during the day, there's nothing there. But that spot is always there. Good, the air conditioner's off. I can hear again. My granddaughter, Lizzie, you know, that kitten that was crying, looking for its mama. You know, mama didn't show up. What happened was Lizzie went outside and grabbed it. Now that kitten's upstairs in the room with my son. It's a baby. It's so little. I get so mad at people I can't see straight. Why don't you just be responsible? Poor animals. I'm waiting. Are you guys gonna come closer? Are you gonna come talk to me? Hello? Oh, really? Yeah, she's got her own little collection going on right now. I'm so proud of her. I gave her remember the backpack that I won from Woodburger Farm? Well, that's going to be her bushcraft backpack, and it has the places on it where she can put her new stuff in, and that's where all of her new stuff is going to go. Now in it, I have the foil blankets, water, you know, the safety straw. I have, let's see, a first aid kit. I have her, she's got her knife, she's got her whistle, and she's got her, all the stuff that Pappy got for her, that's all in there. Let's see, we can't, it's not big enough to put a bag in it, but I'll go ahead and get the bottom part to attach so she can put her sleeping bag on it. But she's got everything that she needs in there, and her striker and the whole 9 yards. But that's going to be hers. And since we don't have the property anymore, there's no place really around here to do it. But I thought of going to the lake. If I go down to the lake, I might be able to ask permission from the city to do a night, you know, an overnight sleepover there. And then I'll do some of the bushcrafting stuff with her there. I might be able to get, you know, permission from them. I'm just not sure about being able to start a fire. Yeah, I wish you could too, Martha. I can do that, Chef. I can start a private Facebook page just for all of us. You guys want me to do that? morning, Jeremy. How are you? If I start a Facebook page, I'm going to need some moderators there. Well, no, it'll be private, so you guys will be alright. You guys won't have to moderate each other. Well, you might with Pappy and Matt and a couple other the guys. Okay, Pat. Okay, Chev, I can do that. Lady in the Woods, window into the unknown. Yeah, right, Michael. Okay, that'll be nice, Mike. I appreciate that. Well, that'd be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that her pack is ready. There's so many things that I'm teaching her, and I don't want her to lose the momentum. So I definitely have to find some place. Yeah, I hate Facebook. And MeWe's not. I don't like MeWe either. She does, Quinn, but we watch them together, but I tell her the mistakes, the stuff that I don't agree with. I've watched quite a few videos that some of the things that they do, I'm really not happy with. Like this one guy, he uses his knife or his axe, and he carries it without, putting it back in its sheath. Or he'll just throw it onto something that's a no-no. That's an absolute no-no. And you don't do that. You don't carry it around like that. If that guy was to fall on that blade out there in the woods, he'd be done. Accidents happen, and she's a child, so I don't want that kind of mistake. I don't want her to learn that kind of mistake. Getting cut by trying to whittling's one thing. She'll figure that part out. But you don't do that with axes and stuff like that. I have to teach her how to actually swing an axe. I haven't taught her that yet either, but I've watched them do it too, and I wouldn't do it. This one guy was cutting down shavings, and he had his foot next to it. If that blade was to move or something rocked, he'd slice his leg off. Or cut his hand. There's just a lot of things I don't agree with that they do on there. But of course, these are guys that have been doing it forever, so they take chances. Well, when you're teaching a youngster how to do it, you can't do that. You have to everything's safety first. And I've got lots of years of training in safety, between the fire department, search and rescue, and nursing, and just me being a kid out in the woods, mistakes I made. So we'll watch them, but there's not a lot of things on there that I agree with. There's a couple of guys that I watch. There's a lady that I watch that I don't know. Yeah, I've watched the girl that goes out in the woods. Yeah, I think she's too scared to be out there. I wouldn't be out there if I was that afraid. She's getting a lot of people watching her channel and stuff, but she's taking a lot of chances, and she's scared. I think that's too much stress, don't you? I'm one of those rough and ready type females. I would go out in the woods alone, but I'm not stupid, I'd be armed. And I would know my surroundings before I went. And I would definitely have people know where I was at, and I'd probably have my husband in the truck someplace close by. You just don't take chances. There's people out there, I'm not worried about the animals, but there's people out there. Exactly, Mike. And she is afraid out there. She gets very nervous when the sun goes down. If it's the same girl I'm thinking about. As soon as that sun sets, she's nervous. You can hear it in her voice. You can see it in her hands. And then she cuts it off till the next morning. She's afraid. And I wouldn't do that. I mean, I give her kudos for trying, but that's too much stress. And remember, she's young, you know, so she'll take chances when some of us won't. I am Sam. Sam I am. That's Sam I am. That's Sam I am. I do not like that Sam I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fox? Not in a box, not with a fox, not in a house, not with a mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you, could you in a car eat them, here they are. I would not, could not in a car. You may like them, you will see. You may like them in a tree. I would not, could not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I do not like them in a house, and I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. A train, could you, would you on a train? Not on a train, not in a tree, not in a car, Sam, let me be. I would not, could not in a box. I could not, would not with a fox. I will not eat them with a mouse. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Say, in the dark, here in the dark, would you, could you in the dark? I would not, could not in the dark. Would you, could you in the rain? I would not, could not in the rain. Not in the dark, not on a train. Not in a car, not in a tree. I do not like them, Sam, you see. Not in a house, not in a box. Not with a mouse, not with a fox. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. You do not like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. Could you, would you with a goat? I would not, could not with a goat. Would you, could you on a boat? I could not, would not on a boat. I will not with a goat. I will not eat them in the rain. I will not eat them on a train. Not in the dark, not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I will not eat them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. You do not like them, so you say, try them, and you may. Try them, and you may, I say. Sam, if you will let me be, I will try them, you will see. Say, I like green eggs and ham. I do, I like them, Sam I am. And I would eat them in a boat, and I would eat them with a goat. And I will eat them in the rain, and in the dark, and on a train. And in a car, and in the tree. They are so good, you see. So I will eat them in a box, and I will eat them with a fox. And I will eat them in a house, and I will eat them with a mouse. And I will eat them here and there. Say, I'll eat them anywhere. I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you, Sam I am. Ta-da! Hi, Mid, how are you? Reading time. Sasquatch love rhymes, especially Dr. Seuss. I'm surprised we didn't see eye shine at the window. I'm glad you're sleepy, Shane. Sleepy's a good sign. Yeah, Martha. Good night, Pappy. God bless you too. Thank you so much for all your help. I'm going to get the other books. I found a website where all the books that they have are copyright free, and they said that you can, you won't get copyright infringement for reading them. One of them is The Velveteen Rabbit. I was like, wow. I don't have Cat in the Hat, but it's coming, Frank. Gordon is blessed. We are all blessed. Do you remember the other night when I asked you guys to hit the thumbs up because I wanted to watch the analytics? Well, it didn't change the analytics at all. So I wonder what the heck they're talking about. I think YouTube is silly. Good night, Ryan. I hope you all fall asleep. That's the intent. I will go ahead and buffer. Buffering? Heard howling? Yep, something cool's about to happen. Okay, I've got howling. Did you guys like my story? Huh? I told you they like the story. They love it when you read to them. Hello? Okay, Hannah. You gonna say hey? Mine are so quiet. You're buffering again? Yeah, they've got to be close, guys. If we're buffering, they're close. I'll take you away from the window. Okay. Yep, I take you away from the window and it stops buffering. Come on, be good. Hello, sweetie. Come on, babies. Come on. Hello. Exactly, Cher. Right beneath the light. I didn't see it. I see one across the street. I see eye shine across the street. Did you ever look up the story about the Bearstan bears? Share the name. You gotta look that up. It's pretty interesting. Bernstein, Berenstein. They have two different names. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. I like that story. I like that one. I don't remember the whole thing though. I missed it, Chad. Yeah, look into it, Cher. It's pretty interesting. The whole history behind it is pretty interesting. But anyway, that website I was telling you about has all these children's books that are all for free, copyright free. So I thought what I would do is print some of them out and maybe read them. Some of them, you know, like the Velveteen Rabbit's a good story to read. And I started another YouTube channel called Bedtime Stories. And I was thinking about maybe a couple, maybe I could just do it one day. But I could take some of the stories and read them and then post them on that channel. And maybe parents can go ahead and, you know, turn it on for their kids to listen to before bed, since my voice puts everybody to sleep. I don't know if it'll put kids to sleep, but I know it puts you adults to sleep, but I don't know about kids. But I'd have to experiment it a couple of times, because you have to put inflection in your voice to read some of these stories. So I'll have to read some of them that I'm not familiar with first. But there's quite a few of old ones. These are really old stories. And I liked quite a few of them that I read. So I think what I'll do is I'll do that. Maybe I can read the whole thing and then break it up, you know, and then have like a couple of them. I just really wish I could get this started. Yeah, we'd see how it would work out. It might not. Come on, babies. You're okay. Are you gonna come see me? You're safe here, you know. Okay, Hannah. Okay, Elo. Come on. Yeah, there's a lot of kids' books out there that even old ones. that the kids like to listen to. Even if I sat down with Lizzie and her friends, I bet you I could read them bedtime stories and they'd go to sleep. Heck, Lizzie'd fall asleep anywhere. She's a lightweight. Right, Chev. Where they can play it, I just have to find the background for it because I don't have any pictures, so I can't show the storybook pictures. Either Tuesday or Friday, Pat. Hear that? Oh, cool, Tiffany. He asked Gordon and I to co-host with him. He's going to have somebody else on there. But he said he wants me to show my face to get over my fear. I'm not afraid to show my face. I just don't think it's necessary, you know? And now I'm watching. I don't know how to add the pictures, because I got to make sure that none of them's copyright infringement, you know? Yeah. Well, it's just called Bedtime Stories, and it's part of my channel. My husband wanted me to put it on this channel here, and I don't want to do that. I want to put it on a different channel. But I think I'll just read, I think I'll just read stories, children's stories. Well, if these books had pictures, it'd be different because I can screenshot the pictures, but they don't. They're just, they just come in PDF format and you just read them. They don't have any pictures, so I'd have to think of a picture I'd have to put behind it. Either that or I don't know how to do it. I have to figure that out. But I have to decide whether I want them to not see anything really on the screen that they would distract them so they can go to sleep. Yeah, nursery rhymes too, Diana. That's a good idea. Okay, for all you newbies that just came in, or all you guys that came in later, if you will share this information about Amazon, if you buy anything off of Amazon, and then after you buy something, you get something in your email that says that they want you to do a survey, that's not from Amazon, and don't even open it. It's a scam. Now, Amazon, when you buy something, they will ask you to rate their product, but I always go to Amazon and rate it from there. I do not answer anything from Amazon except for when they say that my stuff is shipped. The rest of it I delete. And thank you, Chev. I appreciate that. But yeah, Diana, that sounds good. Nursery rhymes too. But I'd have to find the ones that are not copyrighted, because I can get in a lot of trouble. They can shut me down. Things are getting quiet. You guys hear that? Yeah, don't respond to that. Now that wasn't my owl. I can tell you what my owl sounds like. That wasn't the owl. Yeah, I delete any messages I get from Amazon with the exception of the your items have shipped. And you know, if you go, say you go on a website and you're looking for hatchets, and you just go to a couple websites, you're checking out prices. Then you get on YouTube and start watching videos, or you go on Facebook, and next thing you know, there's a whole bunch of commercials for axes. Yeah, my bank doesn't ever email me, so it says, so if I get email from my bank, I delete it because they don't ever email me ever. I just move it to your spam folder, Martha, and that way it always goes there, and you can just delete them all. Yeah, I've done that a couple times, Chev. That was my stomach. Yeah, I know. It makes me crazy. And every time I leave, I've turned it on to where it deletes my browser history, but it still shows up on Facebook. And YouTube does it too, because I was looking for tents and then got in there. Oh, I know they do, sure. Hold on, someone just texted me. Hold on, I'll be right back. Yeah, I left the window. When I leave the window, usually, if they're around, they'll come closer. I'm gonna go turn off my light. Empty my trash. Very close. Listening. How many people do I have on here now? Someone will have to refresh to find out. The only people that are talking are Chev, Martha, Pat, Cher. That's it. Did everybody leave me? I don't think there's actually 23 here. It's pretty close. Mike, still here. Diana's still here. Okay. Tiffany's still here. 23. We have some lurking. Why did they turn that light on? Did you hear that? That was against my truck. You gonna talk to me? Huh? Are you gonna talk to me? That's my stomach. Hi, Dolly. Hi, Belle. Oh, you get to hold the baby. I wish you could show us a picture. Welcome, Dolly. I'm gonna have him go turn that light off. I'll be right back. okay. You guys didn't hear that. Come on. Come here. Come on, you can come closer. It's okay. Come on. Come on, babies. Stupid stomach. I hear machinery. This is my favorite time of night. Are you going to make some noise? Talk to me? You get so quiet. You know, something I noticed, whether I'm up on the property or here, that the ones that are around me are always kind of subtle. The only ones that ever either make a mistake or get rambunctious are the real little ones. And they knock something over or something like that. But the big ones, I'll catch their eye shine, you know, or eye glow, whatever you want to call it. You know, you hear the noises that they make, but they're not real loud. They're like, they don't slap on the trees, or they don't scream right in front of my yard or nothing like that. They're just real subtle. They come through, they stand around, they watch. They might toss something, chase a cat. Frank. They like Dr. Seuss. That wouldn't be a threat to them. I actually think I can bring them in by reading Dr. Seuss. But I love it especially when I hear them walking, because they don't try to be quiet. You can actually hear him walk. We only have about 40 minutes till it's over. Why don't you guys come up to the window and say hello? I'd like that, you know. I love knitting. I like knitting better than I do crocheting, but I can do them both. And sew. Till the live stream's over. I always quit around 4 o'clock. Anywhere from 3:30 to 4, depending on activity. Or lack thereof, or if I get tired. Oh, I see. Funny Frank. Well, if I was on here till 7 a.m., it'd be bright. It'd be noisy. I'd probably be snoring here. Fall asleep at the window. Wake up with a big creak in my neck. You got unsubbed? Really, Ramona? Oh my goodness. Yeah, you guys need to check your subs. Remember I told you. Hi, Ramona. How are you, hon? Think you have time to talk today, Ramona? You and Chev? Hey, Dee. Miss Gator, how are you? Oh my goodness, that's crazy, Ramona. Kevin showed up? Uh-oh. Here we go. After 5:30. Okay, Ramona. Yeah, I remember that. How are you doing, Miss Gator? I'm so sorry you lost your aunt, hon. I know you're going through a lot, but we're praying for you. Oh, and I hate that new phone of mine. I'll tell you what, that thing is so crazy. It's very hard to work with. It doesn't tell me when I got messages. I have to go looking all the time. And I check the notifications they're on, so I don't understand it. There's something that I don't understand about that new phone. But I have to turn my phone on, and then your face or your avatar for your messenger will pop up, and then I know that you sent me a message, but that's it. You know, I get no notification. But you guys should always go back. You might want to do that, you know, every other day or something like that. Go back to the people that you've subbed to and make sure you're still subbed to them. Because I told you that's happened to me too. Yes, I did, Ramona. I'm telling you, I can't wait. Ugh, I can't wait to get down there. I understand, Gator. Ramona, I gotta get down there to Brown Springs. Did I see what? Which one? Which one are you talking about, Ramona? Now you got me confused. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I thought we already discussed that. The eyeballs. Yeah. So you didn't get my return email. Now that's gonna make me mad. See, there you go. Yeah, I messaged you. I emailed you back. That's ridiculous. Good grief. Seriously? I'm telling you, someone's messing with my stuff. You're not the only one, Ramona, too. Somebody else told me I didn't respond to them, and I did. And I've got the sent file to prove it. You know, it's in my sent folder. But they said they never got it. I'll go back and resend it. Boy, it got awful quiet. Only the ones further away are making the noise. But all the stuff up close has stopped. Did you guys notice that? Oh, it's fine. The temperature's fine for me. I don't mind it. I can't stand the cold stuff. I don't mind the warm weather. I actually like it. Who'd you go out with, Ramona? That's cool. I love that name. I don't know why, but I love saying my hubby. Isn't that silly? Yeah, I'll get down there to Brown Springs one of these days. Sure it is, Mike. If you have colloidal silver at 120 parts per million, And what you need to do, what you can do, because you can break that in half, you know, just get some distilled water and break that in half so it's 60 parts per million, which is still a lot. And if you're just doing maintenance, 60 parts per million will do just fine. 120 parts per million when you start getting sick or if you have issues. And then you can also buy some, you know, which will help tremendously. You can buy some some aloe gel. And if you mix some of the 120 parts per million to the aloe gel and shake it up, you can use it for antibacterial gel, or you can put it on wounds, you know, stuff like that. Oh yeah, I remember when Tex went out, Ramona. He was getting eaten alive. I'm sure it is flooded. Now, I wouldn't take 120 parts per million just for maintenance, you know, because you're going to need it for when times you get sick. So you can break it down, you know. Break it down to 60. I think that'd be smart. Frank. Frank, you're adorable. It's really weird that they all got quiet. Well, if you find the will, you won't need a probate lawyer. Yeah, bugs are quieter too. And the atmosphere has changed. I don't know if you guys can feel that, but the atmosphere has changed. So either they're really close by, or there's another predator around. Yeah, we're the same way, Frank. We have ours in paper and on the computer. Ramona, you and your husband are both taking the silver, right? And anybody that's got, anybody who has fibromyalgia, I need you to contact me. There's a couple of things that we can do. If you have liver problems, fibromyalgia, migraine headaches, breathing issues, gastro issues, you need to contact me. Your husband should be on it too. How much are you taking and what part per million? What ppm, Ramona? Right, Mike, but not a lot of people know how to do that. Now when you go to the hospital, they actually give you that option, which is good. They didn't used to. Ramona, you can put it in his drink and he'd never know it was there. I promise you that. There's no taste to it. We gotta get you well first, Ramona. When your husband sees that you are better, he might jump on board. 10 parts per million is not strong enough. You need to up that. You're definitely somebody that should be on 120 parts per million. I need to find my machine and start making it. If I start making it, I can start selling it. Like you said, you guys can buy it from me, you know. Yeah, I would make all my silver about 120 parts per million and probably sell it for about that. And then the thing is, you take it home and you divide it up. That way you would have, you'd be able to have the normal parts per million, but it wouldn't be 100 parts per million for $50. I mean, 36 ounces is more than what they usually, you know, sell. And like I told you guys, Nutrinoche is the one that I buy, you know, because that's the one on the market that's the best. But if you're going to make it yourself, you need to go higher and then divide it up. And then keep the higher one for certain times. You know, and I'll teach you how to do that. I'll show you how to break that down and what to use it with to make it work, you know, for different items. But if I made the silver, I'd make the 120 parts per million, and I would sell it in the bottles. I'd have to buy the bottles, but I'd buy them in the dark bottles and ship them out. But I wouldn't charge $50 per bottle. You know, once you do that, and then now people are actually getting their money's worth, what they should be getting, because they can break it down, and you can get in other bottles and break it down to 120 parts per million. That 120 parts per million will last you quite a while. And remember, that's only for when you have a major issue or if you're sick. Now remember, you guys can put silver in your ears, you can put silver in your nose, you can put silver in your vaporizers. You know, there's a lot you can do with silver. But you have to make sure that you do it correctly. You know, and you have to make sure that you make the silver, the colloidal silver, correctly. Because it can be damaging if you don't do it right. Yeah, if you look at the prices of some of the silver that's out there, that's why I send you guys to Nutrinoche. You know, that's why I told you, if you guys can't afford to make your own, or you don't have the machines and you want to buy some, that'll last you quite a while if you're taking a teaspoon of it twice a day. It'll last you quite a while. And that's a good part to take. I mean, that's a good type to take, and they make it really well. The bottle is a dark white bottle, but it's not a clear bottle, so it'll last you. But I've been through a lot of different companies buying colloidal silver, and so far that's the best one. That's why I keep promoting them. Well, for maintenance, if you don't have any kind of gastrointestinal issues, then you can take something like the 30 parts per million, you know, or you can. But don't forget, if you're going to take colloidal silver, you also need to take probiotics. Not the prebiotics, but the probiotics. You need to take them in conjunction with each other. And then once a week do the baking soda. So you got to make sure. Yeah, I know, Chev. And then, but you got to make sure, like I said, everybody has to have the pH strips. You have to keep maintaining your pH balance. If you don't have probiotics that belong in a refrigerator, with the exception of the ones I told you about, the chewable ones, because they don't have to be refrigerated, But if you're buying probiotics other than the chewables, if they're not refrigerated, they're not worth it. They're worthless. I don't care how many they say that are in there. That one that I told you about, the Next something or other, those are good, and they should be refrigerated, but they don't tell you they have to be. I can't remember the name of that stupid one, but there's certain part of the probiotics, the ones that work really well, that need to be refrigerated. And your probiotics should go in the refrigerator, with the exception of the chewable ones, like I told you. And those you only take when you have a stomach flu. But you can get away with a lower parts per million. You want a lower parts per million when you're on a maintenance plan. You do not want to go high. You want to stay low. 10 is too low. That your body has to be in pristine shape for the 10 to do hardly anything. I mean, it's better than nothing if that's all you can afford to do, but my suggestion is you start out with the 30 or the 60, and then raise it up higher as you go, because your body has to adjust to each time you make a change. You will start noticing things will happen. You might get rashes, you might get pimples, you might get diarrhea, you might, have cramping. All kinds of things can happen, but that's because the colloidal silver is changing things internally. So that's why I told you that it's really important that you guys contact me so we discuss, what's normal and what's abnormal. So if you have a reaction or something's changing that's wrong, I can tell you back off. But you start out low and go higher. People that are really sick, I would put them on a higher amount, and I would, slowly get them up there, and then you slowly back them off to the maintenance level, like anything else that you would do. Yeah, but gold is a different type of metal, and they say copper too, but you got to be real careful, because what they're not telling you about some of these minerals, okay, or these metals, is that they're not all 100%. They can be so toxic, I would just, I've done my research on those. Absolutely, you can get too much. Yeah, Mike, I did that too. I went through that too. I don't talk to most of that side of the family anyway. Can't believe people would argue over nothing. Get whatever you can for free. That's why I say to people when I talk to people, don't salt your money away. I mean, except for a rainy day. If you want to send your grandkids off to college, get a fund for your grandkids for college. But other than that, if you have a house or property, if you want that, you need to make a living will and say where that stuff is going to go. You need to discuss all that stuff with your family and make sure it's all done right up front so the whole family knows. The bad part is people don't know when you don't know when you're going to die. You can sit here and talk about it tonight and be gone tomorrow morning. Yeah. If we can keep Martha in our prayers too, because Martha has a situation with her family where they're looking for power of attorney for her mom and arguing over whose power of attorney is not going to help the situation. Where Martha spends most of the time taking care of her mom, family members can say, I think it's just the word power of attorney. For some reason, they think they get some kind of power, and there's not really. What you're basically doing when you have power of attorney is you're speaking up for that family member who can't speak for themselves. So if it means, they want a DOA and just our DNA, just so you know, there's more than one type of do not resuscitate, DNR, sorry. Do not resuscitate. So make sure that the doctor knows what your DNR is. What part of the do not resuscitate do you want? And then, so in Martha's situation, if Martha takes her mom to the doctor all the time and talks to the doctor, then Martha should be power of attorney because it's the medical. But you can also have a medical proxy and then another power of attorney. All this legal stuff, guys, needs to be taken care of right off the bat. If you don't do it now, even at a younger age, when you get older, you might not be of the right mind to be able to make that decision. And in Martha's mom's case, that's where she's at. She doesn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, so she doesn't understand that tomorrow she could be in a critical situation, God forbid. But somebody has to take control. But if Martha's taking care of her mother and takes her to the doctor and picks up her medicine and that kind of stuff, then Martha should have the power of attorney. But you can also, if you could be the medical proxy, Martha, and your sister could have power of attorney, but that means it'd be up to your sister or whoever has power of attorney if your mother had to go to long-term care, or for someone to say that this is what her DNR says and this is what we're going to stick by. Because even my mom had a DNR and the doctor forced her to be on this high-pressure ventilation, and I said, no, she has a DNR and I am her power of attorney. Get her off of it. She said the only thing that she wanted on that DNR was resuscitation as far as oxygen. You guys, everybody has to have this. You got to do it. You've got to do it. You got to make sure that you have somebody that'll stand in for you when you can't. And you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. A stroke for anybody, any of us, a stroke, even a minor one, can put us in a position where we have no control over our lives. Who would you want to be in your stead? Don't put this stuff off. Make sure that you have it done. My daughters are medical proxy, and all four of our kids basically have power of attorney. All four of the kids will choose between themselves, or they figure it out together what will happen. I have one person that will take care of my medical. There's that smell again. Dang, is that strong? If I start buffering, guys, tell me. Because that smell is really strong. Really strong. It doesn't matter if she works. It doesn't matter what she does. The point is, if you're the ones taking care of her medically, get her medicine, take her to the doctors, do that kind of stuff, you should have power of attorney. Yeah. Well, that's exactly, Chev, and that's something that woke Kevin up when he had his accident. You don't realize how close you are to death. It can happen in an instant and at any age. You've got to make sure that you have somebody that you trust that will make the right decisions. Now, everybody in my family knows that if I go to the hospital, that I want treated a certain way. The hospital's going to have an absolutely hissy fit about it because it's all natural stuff. But if they refuse to do it, then my kids have the authority to take me out and take me home and give me the medicine that I want. Of course not, Martha, and the reason is because POA is a power trip. Think about the word, power of attorney. For some reason, a lot of people think that gives them legal rights over everybody. You know, it's a stigma attached to it, you know. If it was me, I'd tell her, okay, you can have power of attorney, but you do everything. I do nothing. I don't pick up her medicine. I don't go to the house and take care of her. I do nothing. Everything's on you. She'd be like, I can't do that. I work. I'd say, well, you have to make up your mind. If you want power of attorney, that's what you're going to have to do. Quit your job and take care of mom. And if she says, I'm not doing that, then there you go. I know that's harsh, but I can't think of any other way to make that stop. It's just a word. All it just means is you're going to do what's in her best interest. Amen to that, Chev. This is just so weird. It's got so quiet. Hey, Louis, you're still here? I thought you fell asleep. I am getting ready to get off of here. I said the same thing. Yeah, like I said, a lot of people take that word and just, oh my gosh. It's just so childish if you think about it. But when it comes down to the nuts and bolts of the whole thing, okay, you guys look at it this way. The bottom line is, whoever it is that you're taking care of is going to 100% depend on you when they can't. When they get to the point where they can no longer take care of themselves, just think about you in that position. You want someone that you trust to do that for you, okay, that you know will be there and have your best interest at heart. Whether it's a child or a friend, I don't care who it is. But if you don't set that up and have that set up, then it could be your worst nightmare. You know, I mean, we do that at the nursing home all the time. We have to fight with families because a sister or a daughter or you know, a child will come up and say, you know, hey, this is my mom, or hey, this is my grandma, and I want you to do this. And then another family member goes, why did you listen to them? They don't have any authority, and it's a constant fight. Well, the resident or the patient has no idea what's going on. None. So it's horrible. Right? That's the way it should be, Ramona. It should be like that, where the family does it together, but that's not always the case. I'm really glad that you and your sister were able to do things together. And I want you guys to know that Louis here, he sent me to some live chats, you know. So I started going to the live chats like he said, and I picked up scrubs from them. Good night, Mike. I'm getting ready to get off anyway. But thank you very much for staying and being part of us, Mike. I appreciate it. You're part of the family. We'll miss you when you're not around. I like seeing you here. And I'm really glad you're taking your health to a different level. It's so important, guys, especially at our age. It's so important. if you can just do a couple things to change your physical on top of the emotional and stuff like that, it makes a world of difference in how you look at stuff. And everybody here knows that. But anyways, I'll go ahead and end this live stream tonight. I'll probably be back tomorrow. I'm not sure if I will or not, but I probably will. Uh-oh, this is not... Uh-oh. I gotta find out why this isn't charging. There you go. I'm gonna smack you, Lewis. Yeah, me too, Martha. If I hadn't done all the natural stuff, because everything the doctors gave me didn't work, if I haven't been doing the natural stuff, I really believe, as God is my witness, I would have stomach cancer right now. I really believe that, because I was in bad shape when this first started, really bad shape. So I thank God, and I thank everything that He gave me. But anyways, yeah, we'll save that. Just good night, everybody. I love you all. God bless. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and don't forget to pray, okay? And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good night. Love ya.